Hello everyone, just a quick update on the progress of my skirmish project for the Greeks. So as you can see, I've now added a unit of javelin men and a unit of archers to the force. So that's a total of 18 figures already painted alongside the slingers. I'm quite pleased with the way they came out. I'm using a very limited palette and very muted palette as well, because these guys are supposed to be the lower end of the social order. So a few off-whites, a couple of shades of green, grey, a greyish blue, and a very deep red. In the archers, there's a couple of guys wearing helmets, and one's got hoplite gear on. My reasoning for them is the guy with the crest. He's nicked one off a dead hoplite on the battlefield. Thinks it makes him look special. And the guy with the hoplite armour is essentially an old boy who's now too old to fight in the phalanx, but still wants to offer his services. So he's now part of the archers. So that's it. For my progress on these at the moment, the javelin men's shields are a little bit big. I think they should be bucklers more than actual shields. However, as I said at the beginning, a lot of these were bought second hand, and that's what came in the pack. So I'm not too fussed about it. And they'll do the job for what they're supposed to represent. Just kept them plain bronze, because the idea is the hoplites and the peltasts will have shields that are A, more colourful, B, got shield transfers on them, and the whole palette for those two units will be much more diverse and a lot brighter. So quite like I say, quite pleased with how they came out. The way I paint now is more to do with how happy I am with things on the War Games table from basically 3 feet away. I used to go over the top with highlights and edge highlighting and eyes and knuckles and everything. But nowadays, I'm too old, too long in the tooth to be bothered with all that. So basically what I try and do is, it's usually a base coat, a wash, and then reapply the base coat. Or in some cases, it'll be a very, very light version of the colour I'm actually after, and then put a wash over the top of it to bring it down, and then that'll do. And then for the flesh for these guys, because there's an awful lot of flesh on show, it's basically Bugman's Glow, I think it is, from GW, which turned out to be a really, really dark colour. But it's been great for actually using as a base colour without a wash. And then an old GW dwarf skin tone, I think it is, something along those lines, put on top. So, yeah, they'll do the job. Now, talking about the project, my friend has actually backed the Kickstarter. Oh, sorry about the shaky camera there. Has backed the Kickstarter for Clash of Spears, which will be fulfilled, I think, in February time. So we're actually going to use these units for that rather than try and cobble together something from Lion Rampant. So the progress on these may slow down slightly, just until I know exactly what it is we need in terms of figures, units, etc. Not much, I don't think. So we'll see what's out, but I'm really looking forward to playing those. Spent all my money on something else, which is going to be my next project, to actually join the Kickstarter. But hey ho, there you go. Right, I hope everything's going well for everyone, and I hope you're all feeling well, healthy, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.